Greetings, greetings. Risen Christ be with you all in this Easter season. Simple Gaming here with the. Are you comfortable now, Sydney? Weirdo. Here with the. Really? Apparently she wasn't comfortable. The AI Heroes playoffs. We have come to the end of the first season. Make sure everything's working here. Yep, looks like it. It's been a pretty short journey. Only 3 weeks. 18 games. 18 days. Looks like we're going to be waiting for a bit. My computer acting a little slow. I think it's because I was just working on and then exporting a video, and sometimes I think that messes with my computer because it's a piece of junk. But anyway, we will have the Night Elves and the Alliance first. Then we'll have Zerg and Humans, and they'll actually, what I'm going to do is play both of them, and then we'll be doing, how about this, we should do here. Playoff round 1. Game 1. Game 2. And then I'll have all of it. Can fit game 3 as well, I guess. So, I mean, I guess we don't need to do any more standings at this point, so we have all the room we need, huh? Alright. And I'll just put them there. If we don't need them, I'll just delete it. It sounds like Heroes is up. Can you hear that low rumble? Can you? Can you not? Where is the... There we go. Wow, it's really low for some reason. It just does whatever it wants. And then also we will be, that works because for this I mean, oh never mind. There we go. For this, because now we will put the maps right there. Alright, and we shall rule that map now. First map of the playoffs. 8. Wow, that is ridiculous. We've had 6, 5, 4, and then 8, I believe. 6, 5, 4, 8. Battlefield of Eternity. Well, that's going to be really confusing. I think that's how I abbreviated it before, and that says BO3. That's BOE. That's alright, whatever. I think that is what I put, right? It was. I forgot what that was, though, so let's do this instead. I think it'll fit. Just barely, but that's better. Yeah, not gonna fit there very nice. Whatever. I still know what it says. Better than BOE. Anywho, Night Elves and Alliance first. Get a look at the 4 teams that'll be. Well, we'll just look at the first 2 for now. Night Elves and Alliance. Night Elves, the first seed of the Warcraft conference. or the first seed of the Warcraft protagonist division. Second seed in the conference. The Horde was the bye, so they were the first seed. They're getting the bye right now. And the Alliance, pretty close at times to the Night Elves. Also did better in this tournament, at least. They were on different sides. That was before the season started. So I don't know. I think it's anyone's game. Did the what's their face Alliance beat the Night Elves at all? That's maybe the question. Night Elves beat the Alliance there, number 2, and Night Elves. No, Alliance beating the Night Elves on Alteric Pass. So they did get one game on them. Night Elves. And they'll be on the blue side. Alliance will be on the red. And here we go. Playoff time. Malfurion. Tyrande. Illidan. Sylvanas. And Maya. Against Falstad. Falstad. There you are. Uther. Muradin. Jaina. And Kael'thas. Alright. Game number 1 of round number 1 of the playoffs for the Warcraft Conference. It's a division rivalry, division matchup in this first round, and they'll go on to play the division winner from the Warcraft antagonists, which is the Horde. First game, slow load. And the Night Elves 12-6. Alliance 10-8. They're only 2 games back in the overall record.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes. Now it matters. Well, I guess it's kind of mattered. 18 matches isn't very much, because so it kind of always matters. Cool Maiev skin.
5, 4, 3,
Cool Tyrande. I think Maiev is maybe a bit cooler.
to arms.
I'm gonna give it to Maiev. Maybe I just like the color. Maybe there's nothing really too crazy about that. No, I don't know. It looks like it's a pretty crazy skin. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's unmasked Maiev. Definitely gonna give it to her. Ooh. Oh, and the first blood goes to Jaina, Jaina goes down, or the first blood goes to Malfurion. Maiev doing good work though. Probably the real reason for that kill. Of course, all the other damage as well. Wherever Sylvanas, Uther came back in and died, so that's already 2 kills for the make it 3. Sylvanas taking out Kael'thas in the bottom lane as he comes back in. Illidan though standing in the tower. And he goes back into the tower and dies. That was pretty stupid. What was a 3 for nothing? Illidan kind of just, he didn't really give him any XP, I guess, but yeah, not even an assist for Kael'thas on that, so Illidan just, yeah, oh, Sylvanas. Oh, Jaina takes her out, one last ice bolt, or whatever it's called. I have Malfurion Chiron taking on Murd and Kael'thas Uther, going in their favor, the double heals. I have caught up in the tower under Kael'thas. Abilities, I guess, I don't know what they're called. I have unfortunately fallen there. And Illidan again dying. Falstad credited with that one instead of minions. We were getting some bottom screen dimming, so that's what that lag is. It's not random lag this time, so that's good. So the bottom screen lag will stop. Eventually it'll happen a few times and then it'll stop happening, hopefully. Sometimes it doesn't happen at all, you never know. The Alliance kind of making a move back here. Again, let's not forget, they won the last matchup between these two. But they are, Night Elves are 2-1 head to head. Jaina just barely surviving there. This is an interesting playoff map. I'm pretty happy with this for a playoff map. Cam's coming out right before Immortal spot. It's like these guys know they're playing for keeps right now. They don't though. They're just AI. I mean, I guess if it was adaptable AI, then it could be taught to. I don't know. I don't even know. Can you teach an AI to do something better at a certain point? I guess then that means they would have to be doing it worse at other points intentionally, right? Yeah, that'd be weird. Very close one here. However, the Night Elves winning that. Jaina also dying. No, she didn't die. She came close though. And pretty much is, I would say, the difference in these Immortals is Jaina's death. The fact that she went down. Helping to off Chiron and Malfurion for a moment there, but Falstad's still there, low. Uther coming in, maybe gonna heal him up. That'd be cool. Be a good guy move. Does. Yeah. I don't. Whoa. Big lag spike. Sorry about this. And my computer is just apparently not wanting it right now. I have killing Falstad up above the Immortal fight, and that should easily then go to the Night Elves. Finished off. Yep, they drive off the Alliance from their Immortal, and that is it. Not a huge shield, but I mean, hey, better than having an Immortal against you. Malfurion finding himself in a very precarious predicament. I don't know what he was doing back here. Probably was he chasing somebody? Who was there to chase? I don't know. Sylvanas taking out Jaina. Her and Jaina in a bit of a duel in this one, it seems. And again, that's going to be a big advantage for the Night Elves here. Kael'thas, though, up here trying to clear the Immortal. Making semi-short work of it. He might save the whole fort, maybe. Maiev is here now, and Kael'thas doesn't know what to do with himself. Falstad taking out Chiron bottom lane as Sylvanas and Malfurion and her were trying to push against Falstad and Murd, and wow, not going in the favor of the Night Elves this time. Both of the healers down as Malfurion falls. Falstad and Murd, and making it a 2-on-2 against Sylvanas and Illidan. And Kael'thas and Jaina do take out the Immortal with about half health left on the fort. Illidan just barely survives this. My goodness. the Alliance putting up, making a really good fight down here in bottom lane. Maiev goes down, whoa, as Sylvanas and Illidan have to back. Tron here now by herself, Murden by himself, so that's okay, I guess. Everyone going top lane, oh my goodness, they are bossing. Never mind, it's a siege camp. Ah, that would have been crazy. There's no boss, there's just siege camps, but that makes sense why it's coming out so early, but that is a good move. Well, basically everyone's down. Kael'thas in some trouble now as Illidan and Sylvanas find him, and maybe you know that this is happening up here. Murden has shown up too. Nobody is bottom lane at the moment, as Tyrande also comes up. Maev's move, making her way there. Jaina and Falstad going down. Well, it helps to have Falstad, because he can just fly down there whenever he pleases. But Jaina walks the whole way instead. Murden barely survives, but he does. Camp was gotten. Doing work right now in the minion wave. Unfortunately, not any heroes, or that would be pretty cool. Uther and Falstad both taking tons of damage, and yeah, that was a pretty good fight for the Night Elves. As mostly it was. Reconnect, reach 3. The AI match. Not a whole lot should happen when that happens. Let's see. Again, since it's gonna happen. No, we're actually missing. Stop it. Stop lagging like that. Stupid. It must be heroes then if I'm disconnecting like that. Do this during playoffs, man. Come on. As the second Immortals come up. Perhaps the Night Elves will be able to get level 10 here. Alliance just hit 11. That Bruiser camp, or that Siege camp, what is that? Siege? Called a Siege camp. Is up. Jaina barely alive. Malfurion. Okay. Oh, the snipe owl though. Malfurion, he's just like, hey Tron, you wanna kill her? I found her. And then pop goes the owl. I guess pop goes Jaina, I guess. Or and again, with Jaina down in the beginning of this Immortal fight, just like last time, it's going to be a little bit of a lead. Tyrande basically doing this herself. Sylvanas killing Uther. And a little more in favor that time of the Night Elves. Now Uther down still. Jaina is on her way. Jaina is back. Everyone else here for the Alliance other than Uther. But not a whole lot they can do. It's like the whole Night Elf squad basically just gonna hammer this thing down. Except Sylvanas. That's all they need defending. They have almost caught up in level, but this Immortal is gonna probably change that. The Alliance, that is. Almost caught up. Did catch up. Passed. How did that happen? Oh, of course, that Bruiser camp, or the Siege camp. So, I mean, at least that did a little bit of work. Took out the wall. Back to top because it's a little less pushed than this bottom fort. Jaina, super close to dead, but did a little bit of damage to Malfurion. Kael'thas getting a double kill here. Tyrande and Malfurion, just like last time after they got the Immortal. In the level advantage, or the XP, and soon level and talent advantage going to be with the Alliance, as their top fort goes down to the Immortal. Falstad was there trying to clear it, and now Jaina taking his place. Decent damage to the wall. Jaina doing what she can. 3 bars left on the Immortal. 2, 1. Alright, there it goes. Sylvanas almost going down too. So the Alliance's only problem is that they can't fight, or they can't push. Their fighting is fine. They can't seem to push though for some reason. But if the fighting continues this way, then the pushing won't be a problem in the future once the death timers are too long. You can get camps whenever it's not immortal time. It's strange that they can't win the immortal fights. Maybe if they fought the immortal fights instead of Jaina getting killed in the beginning. Their fights they're winning are kind of under this tower. At least the beginning of them. Malfurion not going to fall to Jaina. Sylvanas getting attacked by the water elemental, not taking like any damage though. Falstad and Murd in here though to help Jaina kill her, perhaps. Again, she escapes. Again, two Night Elves now escaping from Jaina's grasp for not really pursuing it at all. Now Jaina almost going down. Malfurion pretty low too. Sylvanas and Tron, however, going to be able to push this bottom fort down. Maybe. Jaina just blizzarded the minion wave. That was a pretty good move. Before backing, Sylvanas is like, nah. You're gonna do that, then I'm gonna attack ya with me ghosty step. Does she have she must have a talent that lets her ghost step back? Yeah. Oh. Cast again. But yeah.
Blue team has destroyed a fort. There is no escaping
I like using Sylvanas. She's a little more like AD carry for my taste than some others, but she's also like an AD carry that's more like because she pushes so well. I don't know. I feel like she's kind of a caster. But I guess I shouldn't think of everyone with a bow as an AD carry type. Since Heroes works quite differently. Falstad and Murden getting some kills each, and that's maybe advantage for the Alliance. Murden dropping pretty low, trying to defend, and that is the Alliance. Oh my gosh, it's so close. I'm not sure, was it? I think it was the Alliance that got that. Not sure how you can tell. Oh, by the health. No, the Night Elves got to the half first. But it's super close. They are just getting... Luckily it was their healers that died. Sylvanas just took a huge shot from Kael'thas, though, who's now defending. And the Alliance, that is, taking the damage lead, or the whatever you want to call it, objective lead of Maiev, almost falling, not quite, but she might have to get out there. It is really close. There's now 3 Night Elves trying to bash this thing down, doing everything they can against while Murden and Kael'thas are here. They are not quite going to do enough. Oh man, it's close. It was close though. But the Alliance gonna get their first Immortal. Now finally their team fighting paying off. And it looks like Immortal will be going bottom. Where nobody is really at the moment, because it's pushed super far in. I guess a bunch of people are there. Just the Immortals. Oh, well that was nice. Just happened to be a minion wave directly in the middle of the lane where he was coming at. Now just straight on this fort with nothing to stop him for a while. Sylvanas is here now. He's going to do the AoE thing probably now that she's here. Maybe. Maybe not. Falstad flying in, smacking Sylvanas with the hammer. Not too worried about the fort because it was going down. He did take one shot from it though. Jaina now trying to push with Immortal. Now Fury and Turan clearing the top. Kael'thas and Falstad going to the top. And Immortal's already dead. Sylvanas is of course good at killing things that don't fight back, especially from range. Kael'thas kills Murden. Kael'thas kills Malfurion, and that was the top lane. Now going back up to the top, Sylvanas takes out Uther in the bottom. Sylvanas, Turan, Maiev fighting Jaina and Falstad now as Murden keeps roaming around, not sure what to do with himself. Maiev with Sylvanas' mind control kills Falstad. Sylvanas and Tron gonna have to back Maev's okay to stay. Jaina looks like she's going down there, which might not be the best idea. Illidan, Murden, Jaina is going down there, and she may pay for that. Maev not going to kill her. Wow. Murden, Illidan. Murden getting the better of that. Tron whiffing that owl pretty good. It's hard to hit him whenever, you know, sniping a stationary target. If that's the case, then she'll hit it every time. Moral's coming up, Bruiser Camp on the side of the Night Owl is going to push bottom. Great move on their part. 18 for everybody right now, but 19 soon for the Alliance. They maintain this lead. Sylvanas and Maev both barely escaping Jaina. As Falstad comes down at the very end, tries to take him out. Doesn't get him. Maev stays though after getting some Murden heals. She is still relatively low. Kael'thas backing off too. Sylvanas coming from base. Jaina is just down trying to clear that Bruiser Camp. Not a bad idea. But that is going to sacrifice a lot of damage that isn't there with Kael'thas either. Uther going to try to help defend. Wow, just barely surviving. They actually have the damage lead right now. The Alliance, now they don't. Murden was doing pretty good. It's super close, actually. Now it's in favor of the Night Elves. Kael'thas and Uther down here, maybe gonna go on to the. They need some damage on this thing. Uther, Jaina alting to try to defend this, but Malfurion and Tron just doing their thing. At least it's not like. At least that's all the damage they had. Could have been worse. It's not really close, maybe a third of the damage done by the Alliance this time. They really need to catch up. They could use some kills here, which are not going to happen because they're not looking for them. They're more focused on the Immortal here, but I think what they really need is to get some kills beforehand. They did last time. That really worked out for them. Oh, the 20 coming out in a moment here. There it is. Let's see, for the Alliance that is. Let's see how much that helps. They really, Kael'thas killing Illidan. They really can't afford, they did come down to the wire, but this time it is going to go to the Night Elves. Wow, barely. 770 left, that was close. But they're going to need to get on this immediately. They can't really afford to dally or tarry. Sylvanas, nice kill on Kael'thas bottom lane. You got all of them top. You need to deal with this. All stats here. It's pretty low though. Sylvanas, I don't know what she's doing. Taking a long time. Maybe she's clearing minions. Jaina here now too for some damage. $20s for everybody. Jaina in trouble, has to ice block. Oh, Sylvanas. She got the kill, but she also died for it. But the fort goes down. Still half health on that Immortal. 3 Immortals is a lot to deal with in a match, no matter what you did otherwise. That fort should be fine. Core is going to go under 80. Oh, make that 72%.
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest for a time.
And the next Immortal would be the end for sure. If it gets to that point, we'll see. As there's 4 Night Elves, all the 4 Night Elves that are alive in the base right now. Malfurion and Uther trying to hold them off. Falstad healing up on base currently. I guess they did their job. Erden try to push top out. Falstad flies up, finds Maiev. She may have actually been trying to steal that, I'm not sure. It's hard to say. She's gonna walk right out of that fight though. Uther and Jaina trying to hold against Tyrande and Malfurion. Watch the damage. Burst damage. 2 healers is nice until she just blaps you real fast. Maiev here now to bring the damage on the side of the Night Elves. Illidan killing Kael'thas top lane, where it looks like the Night Elves are going to continue to push that back into their favor. Sylvanas gets the Falstad kill. It's 2 down now for a while for them. Malfurion, Maiev, and Tyrande. Oh, Jaina taking out Malfurion. And that might be it. Jaina has to run. Uther is low though. Maiev gets the Uther. Well, that's, wait a second. Yeah, Murden's low. Jaina healing up now. Immortals have spawned. I don't even think the Alliance can do much about that. Murden tries to get out of the base and dies. Yeah. Illidan, Tyrande, bottom. Pushed into the core. Jaina kills Illidan. I don't really think that's gonna mean much. Maiev is just here hanging out. Sylvanas is like, anyone, I can defend if you guys want. I'm here to defend. Oh, she takes some shots there. Oh, she should probably been a little healthier for this. But Malfurion and Tyrande, Maiev and Tyrande, that is, taking care of the enemy's immortal. The Alliance is immortal, and that's already almost half. But wow, Jaina and Uther doing some decent damage to catch up here. Tyrande taking out Kael'thas with the owl probably, or which no, he was down here fighting, trying to defend, I guess, just very unsuccessfully. Red team's core is under attack. Sylvanas is like, I could just push and win. She could just push and win. Murden is there, though, so I don't know. Murden. Oh, Malfurion's low. He should be fine. Sylvanas comes in now with this a little bit of mind control, but then look like ended quickly. Jaina takes out Malfurion. Maiev finishes off Jaina. Maiev and Sylvanas should be able to finish the immortal as well before Falstad and Uther could do anything with this. But right now it is a 3v3 on the map as Murden shows back up into this fight. Illidan takes out Uther, so that's a 3v2. Kael'thas back up to try to defend against this, but I would say that it is the Night Elves winning it. Game 1 will go to them. So there's basically nothing you can do about this. Or literally nothing you can do about this. I'm out of coffee, but for the sake of just, I guess my own OCD, I'm going to wait until after the next match, once we start the game 2s, and then I'll go grab a new copy. And there you have it. Night Elves over the Alliance in game 1. Yeah, I was going to say maybe Maiev. I wanted to see how Sylvanas did. She had a lot more takedowns, actually. Only one more death. I think I'm actually going to give this to Sylvanas. Very close in damage. Yep. Good game, good game. What? Hey. Stop it. Sorry about that. Dog being a doofus. What? I'm trying to, here we go. Alright. Night Elves? That's all we need to do, really. Zerg versus humans now. We can think about these teams for a moment. This will be quite interesting. The humans, actually, the third overall team. But second overall is the Demons, who are in the both Diablo non-StarCraft division of the non-Warcraft conference. The Zerg on the blue side, only because they're the division winners in the other division. The Demons with the bye, of course, winning that conference. But the humans actually were only ended up one game back. And not that it matters right now. Maybe we'll talk about it in the future if the humans move on. But the humans should have beat the Demons in the last two matches, but they really threw this one back here, wherever it was. There, this one, they threw it, in my opinion. So they should have actually been 2-1 against the Demons. That would have put them in the first seed, not only in the division but in the conference overall. In the conference and not overall, because the Horde ended up overall top. But the Zerg and the humans, I believe the Zerg have a win on them. So but the humans are 2-1. The human beat. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, it's Zerg and humans would have only played twice. So there you have it. That was right. That's right. We had both of those at the very end here. Humans taking both of them. See how the Zerg can fare this time. Our Zerg, Kerrigan, Abathur, Zagar, Dahaka, Stukov. Our humans, Nazeebo, Sonya, Vala, Johanna, and Karzim. Let's do it. And we are at Battlefield of Eternity. Game 2 of 2 of round 1 in the playoffs. Kerrigan, Abathur, Zagara, Dahaka, Stukov against Nazeebo. Oh, I'm running out of time time on my whatchamacallit here. Is that what it said in the 1 day 9 hours? Ooh, 1 day and 9 hours left. Maybe I'm gonna have to like get a few levels. Yeah, literally get to like level 19 and get somebody like one match away or something. Make sure that I can get another boost whenever I want to actually play again. Sonya. Vala. Johanna. Cars. Here we go. So of course, they're game 1 here. Definitely can't count the Zerg out. even if they haven't beat the humans yet. Ooh, I'm already thinking about giving it to Dahaka after the initial looks at the Zerg, at least. Cigar is pretty cool too. Such a, dog, you're a pain in the butt. Put that blanket there for you to lay on, not so you can lay on the nice part. Doofus. That's a decent Sonya. It's a good Vala, but it's not Christmas time. It's a good Nazebo too. That's a pretty cool Johanna as well. Makes her look kind of manly, but that's like a lot of these women in this game. About a third of them, at least, a quarter maybe. I think I'm going to give it to Dahaka. Stukov barely alive. Cars I'm going to go tap as well, so I guess it's a 1-for-1 in that regard. Zagar also in his 2v1 top lane. Ugh. She had a tap. She's about half health now. Oh man, Kerrigan. First blood. Down bottom lane. Johanna goes down Vala. Tries to, well, I guess does get away. Tries to dash. I don't know where she was trying to dash to. She hit the wall. She's still pretty low. She's healing up after tap. Zagara has to back now. Nazebo, decent damage to him as Kerrigan and Stukov roam up here to help handle this 2-lane situation. Nazebo and Sonya. Sonya dropping relatively low herself. Johanna back down. Bottom. Dahaka is low and has to tap, but he is Dahaka, so doesn't really have to do that. Maybe there's no immediate threat, right? Kerrigan pushing into the top towers, top wall. Sonya and Nazebo back up there, full health. Zagara and Dahaka pushing down into the bottom wall. Missing most of those Qs, I think. Not a whole lot of damage coming out there. Sonya and Nazebo able to eliminate Stukov. Zagara doing what she can now, and Dahaka brush stalking in straight into the Nazebo wall. That was nice. Something pretty easy for Nazebo to do there. Kerrigan, however, comes in to help out, and that's 2 low health bars for the humans. Sonya and Nazebo both maybe having it back again here. I doubt doubt that they had tap already. So these are not faring too bad here. Hawk and Zagara bottom lane. It'll really help them, especially if Zagara gets the Nidus network with her and Dahaka able to go anywhere on the map. It always helps them out because they have apathy. So since there's only 4 of you, perhaps 4 real bodies moving around, having 2 of them that can very quickly move to one side or the other of the map. There's only 2 to choose from now, so it makes it easy for them to choose. It's very useful. And then as soon as Abathur, well, not only is the symbiote, of course, very useful for doing the same. I mean, especially again if he gets heals, which probably is not. He looks like he's getting nests. So I don't know. But either way, he has that like pseudo universal thing going on, semi-universal thing. And then of course his ult will help in that regard too. Not even close right now on the Immortals. Humans need to fall in cars that are currently trying to push Kerrigan off. That might go their way. Stukov and Dahaka now coming over, realizing that you might need to help out over here. Cars and Vala still maintaining a good fight here. They gotta watch out. Stukov or something doing some decent damage to Vala there. Was it Abathur on Dahaka? Humans have almost evened this up. Not quite. Got a chance here though. Sonya now on Stukov defending. Ooh, she might get that kill. No, Stukov able to heal just enough mana for that. He has to back off. He has no health, but Sonya's okay with that. Jumps on Kerrigan, fends her off. Nazebo whittling away. Well, quickly whittling away. Chunking away at the Immortal, and that is going to go to the humans. Good defense by Sonya. Good overall teamwork there by the humans of Diablo, and they do take a slight XP lead that gives them, well, they're not going to get any advantage, but they do both have 7 talents coming out now. Sonya on Stukov. He had Abathur symbiote, I thought for a moment there. Stukov may be in trouble. Abathur is back on top of him. That little bit of shield, I don't think it saved him, but it definitely saved some health. Sonya's going to have to back. Nazebo is okay. He just doesn't have any mana, really. Hawk is down here too now, but the Immortal is pushing in top. Johanna's up there making sure Cigar doesn't just get a free go at this thing. In a free go, she does not get Stukov here now too though, and that's going to make things a lot more difficult. Stukov doing this thing, this channeling thing right on top of it. Kerrigan in now, but she's super low. Bala makes her way up to the I don't know, to the fray in top lane, but takes a few shots, and Fort is going to go down. Immortal not going to do a whole lot else, but that was a nice Immortal push.
The demon's attack has failed, yet we have not seen the end of him.
Cigar and Dahaka both kind of low here. Sonya taking a couple of shots. Might be deterred from pushing any longer. Vala in some trouble against Kerrigan with the Abathur symbiote. Johanna had to back off as well. Nazebo's up here about half health. He's not really going to fare amazing against that. What is really a trio up there of Kerrigan, Zagara, and the Abathur symbiote if he stays. Sonya back with health. Garzim here. Stukov shows up now though. Zagara kind of low. No one really doing anything to fight back against the Sonya as she jumped in there. Garzim still fighting Kerrigan. Sonya on her now too. Abathur symbiote attaches to Kerrigan. Backs off. She's running away. Stukov still super low on mana. Not going to really be able to do anything. Vala and Johanna taking the bottom siege camp. Gazebo and Garzim almost giving it away, but they already got it. Might get a Zagara kill here. May also get the Dahaka. Could happen. Maybe. Oh, they do get him. And nice damage to the towers even before the siege gets there. Siege should be out of range. It is. It's gonna just flap down that with the Zebo there helping out. Sonya in a little bit of trouble. There's 10s for everybody. Stukov and Zagara trying to push the top. Immortals are up. Gazebo's still pushing the bottom, and they're probably going to have to answer that. He could kill Abathur, actually. See if Abathur realizes. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Nazebo doesn't go for him. Nazebo going to back off. The humans already have a nice lead on this thing. Ooh, Zagara goes down. Sonya and Nazebo and Garzim on the Immortal, getting the Zagara kill on top of their Zerg's Immortal. Pretty good. Now they're starting to take quite the advantage here. Even feeling that they can lane while this happens, which they kind of can. Garzim's taking some damage. Dahaka and Stukov now both on the Immortal for the Zerg. Bala here now to defend that. And yeah, Nazebo, Sonya, and Johanna quickly taking the rest of the health down for the Zerg. Of the Zerg's Immortal, they got a big Immortal coming this time. Slamming down into the bottom lane. Johanna has been pushing with Sonya now at the top. Bala shows up to join them. And that's going to be pushed right into the inner fort walls. as the Immortal comes down bottom. Karzim kills Stukov for all of this. Dahaka now struggling maybe. Vala eliminates Kerrigan in the top along with Sonya and Johanna, and so they got a free push on this top lane now. Yikes. Oh, Karzim has to back him, and Nazebo does not. And this Immortal still has all of its health. Shield just going down. Takes a couple shots from the fort. Sonya has found Zagar at the end here. Let's see if Nazebo or her. No, they will not. They will not do anything. Are they gonna stay? Nope. Hawk was back there. Gotta go back for him, and he's gonna go down. Whoa! Back flipping lizard, and off to the side he goes. Immortal gonna do decent damage. Gonna take out perhaps this whole. Oh, it did get that AOE off, so probably gonna take that whole wall out. Luckily they had Zagara on their side, or else that fort was probably gonna fall. The Zebo goes down, overstaying. After they're showing up on the front of the minion wave there. Johanna not very happy about that. Karzim here too. Zagar and Stukov getting smashed at the moment. There was a talent advantage. Ooh, Sonya goes down in top lane to the Kerrigan Zerg lane. Not really. I don't know if you can call that a Zergling. It's pretty big. Karzim and Johanna backing. Probably smart. Regroup here. Vala is coming up behind Dahaka. And she is taking a ton of damage. And she's gonna die. That was really stupid. The humans perhaps throwing the match now. I don't know if it's possible for them to throw the whole way. Yes, it is. Anything's possible, especially against the Zerg. I wouldn't want to count them out. Like I said, they get harder and harder. A lot of these teams do as they get to 20. Their push is the problem, especially with the Immortals coming. At some point it'll just take one, maybe two. But at this point, this might be the last one if the humans get this one. We definitely stop the current push of the Zerg. Oh my! Dahaka gets Karzim top lane, Kerrigan finishes. Sonya in bottom. And that's two humans down for this Immortal fight. Wow. Nazebo and Vala trying to do what they can. Dahaka nice damage on Nazebo, but he could, I don't know. I haven't seen many Nazebo ults coming out. I guess I'm just missing him. Still nothing happening. There was Stukov, the only one attacking the humans Immortal, so Vala can easily. Wow. I mean, that was easy. I don't know. The Zerg are just kind of just gonna lose the match. They don't care. Stukov the only one doing anything. Like how Stukov has this. He got this. Dahaka trying to defend now. I don't know if he's going to be able to, and that is a lot. They got to do a lot to get back. Ooh, they have to destroy the bottom fort though. I don't really know if that's going to be enough to help. I don't think that's enough. Nice damage to Zagara and Dahaka. This Immortal is certainly going to go to, well, I don't know what Sonya's confused because of Stukov. She doesn't want to go in, that's so dumb. But it doesn't matter. Going to be half a shield for the humans Immortal this time, and it may just push into the core and push it down. Oh, Stukov is eliminated. Zagara probably going to be caught too. Yes. Dahaka will fall as well if he stays. He's tanky enough to run away, but he stays. Spiders can't get him. He can tap and use his trait with a lot of health back. He's going to brush stock up here to where the Immortal is against Sonya and Karzim. grabbing Karzim, dragging him into the tower fort, but it's not really that useful. Both of these forts are going to go down like at the same time. These guys doing about as much damage as the Immortal is. And that will probably be the end. Half of the Immortal left, Paula takes out Kerrigan. Immortal getting destroyed now by the core, which is now, though, however, down to 66.3%. Minion waves getting cleared. One Zerg down already. Paula blasting everything with her ult inside the core's range. It's to 50%, 43% left on that thing. Just got to push their siege in there, and it's going to be game 29. Oh, okay. There's Zagara kills Sonya, though. 20%. Are they really going to leave it with 20%, huh? Alright, well. Humans were not able to finish it just yet, but the Zerg are finished. Everyone back, and Sonya, except Sonya, who's dead. Zebo. Oh, nice, taking out one of those towers. For whatever that's worth. Some XP. Nice damage to Kerrigan there. Oh. Now, as long as he doesn't stand inside of the two Zergs, big Zerg boys, he will be okay. Just keep running. You need to just keep running. Abathur used the symbiote on the Zerg. Zerg. I don't even know what that would be called. Is that a... Oh, Ultralisk, okay. I would call it the Ultralisk then. Abathur uses the symbiote on it to get that the Nazebo kill. Vala needs to back. Nazebo's down. Kerrigan is still down though too. But Vala and Nazebo, or Vala and Karzim both had to back here. And so the Zerg with a chance, the Hawkins, two Copulans fighting Zagara, trying to defend Sonya and Joe. So doing great damage to Johanna. But Sonya is still looking okay. She's focusing a lot on this Immortal though instead of Zagara, who she could have killed easily. Instead, she's almost dead now. Abathur symbiote as well, coming in for some help. Karzim and Vala, nice damage, driving Zagara back. Now she's coming in again. Humans able to get to the halfway point. The Zerg, maybe about a quarter of it. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to get this, and it should go to the humans. The win should go to the humans as well then. 20 is out, not quite for the Zerg yet. So, again, should have an advantage, the humans there, to finish this Immortal off. 20 now out, though, for the Zerg. Nazebo doing a decent job defending by himself. Vala dies to Zagara and the Immortal, probably. Nazebo able to kill Kerrigan, however. So, 1 for 1. As Johanna and Sonya finish off the Immortal. That doesn't matter how much of a shield it has. That core is done. Abathur monster trying to push during all that. The Hawka fighting Sonya. Last ditch effort. Nice damage. But that's about all you can do. That's it. Game humans. So not the first seeds winning both of them, but the favorites winning both of them. The first round so far. Game 1, I should say, of the first round. As we go into Game 2. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. Alright. Well, humans with the W. And now we will move to game 2. The one that comes after game 1. And re-rolling the map, we have a 13 this time. So, third from last map. Once we can figure out what it is, I guess. Could have only 2 matches left. Could have between 2 and 4, basically, what we're dealing with here. And I guess Nazebo, but Joanna did well. Joanna did really well, actually. Vala did well, a couple bad deaths. Sonya did decent, a couple bad deaths for her too. Kind of change things. Got to give it to Nazebo though. He just did too darn good. Happens the pusher is usually ends up being the best on the teams, it seems. Alright. Map 13 is Curse It All Out. So of course that one's a good map in any situation. I need coffee, so I will be right back. Quick. Alright. We're back. Night Elves versus Alliance, Game 2. Cursed Hollow. Alfurian, Tyrande, Illidan, Sylvanas, and Maya. Against Falstad, Uther, Muradin, Jaina, and Kael'thas. Alrighty. At this point, these two teams are the two teams who've played each other the most. This is the fifth matchup. These two. All right, here we go. The Night Elves win, it's over. Lions, they win, they take it to game 3. Ooh, Taku, Moyev, Skinkin. Cool Sylvanas again. Same Tyrande, different colors maybe.
10 seconds.
Also cool though.
5, 4,
They look quite similar.
2, 1. Let the battle begin.
I guess you could call that the spring one, but I don't know. I'm gonna give it to that's actually not like a. I'm gonna give it to Maiev again, where her or Tyrande. I'll give it to Tyrande. Okay, I'll give it to Tyrande. Superhero Tyrande, since she and Maiev are basically wearing the same skins as last time, but different colors, and I gave it to Maiev last time. I guess I'll give it to Tyrande this time. They have the two coolest, I guess. The Jaina's is a bit too revealing, but I like the color. The idea, I like the idea behind it. Muradin, he'll be alright. Uther will be safe as well. No first blood just yet. Something's happening in top lane. We just missed it. Falstad. I had my headset on. I didn't have to, but I did. Falstad killing Illidan. Sylvanas taking out early siege camp here. Good move. Oh, Muradin doing the same over here. For the Alliance. A lot of the Alliance down there to deal with it though. Maya versus Jaina in the bottom. Maya doesn't pursue. Jaina's able to get away. Does take a. Did she take that shot, or was she able to invincible bullet? Kael'thas versus. Oh, Illidan stunned up in the tower range, and Illidan should fall. Yes. Nice kill, Kael'thas there. It's 2-0. The Alliance now a bit different of a start here for them. Beruzer's now coming out for the Alliance, or for the Night Elves, that is. Falstad and Uther are going to try the same, but Night Elves definitely going to take this quicker with Sylvanas there. Sylvanas Tyrande now, though, just the two of them is whoever was there with them left. Maiev, maybe, I don't know. Tribute coming up in 27.65 seconds. Illidan in the jungle, in the bush here for and Tyrande now in the bush for the Night Elves. Falstad and Uther on the side of the Alliance. Oh, Maev takes out Jaina. They tried to kill steal that. Four v 3 for the Night Elves. Nice. 2 kills now. Uther goes down. Double kill for Maev. She pursues Kael'thas. No longer. That is a really cool Maev skin though. I like the colors of this one, maybe even more than the last one. I don't know. It's hard to say. The last colors were pretty cool too. Tyrande able to easily get that first tribute. Kael'thas pretty low there. Running not back toward his tower, but through the jungle. Maev coming back up. Murden running through the jungle here. Uther full health comes up to help him. Siege camp pushing nicely in the mid here for the Night Elves. That is the Bruiser, the Siege pushing in top nicely for the Night Elves. They are all over this. Sylvanas was, I don't know, maybe clearing bottom. I don't know why she's backing, but she backed. Kael'thas is going to be able to go down there now and push it further and just do something for the Alliance here. As now Maev and Illidan fighting Jaina and Falstad in mid, almost under the fort, trying to keep this Bruiser camp alive. He is still alive. Falstad very low. I don't know if he'll stay. Tribute coming up again, 25 seconds, as Malfurion and Tyrande with the siege camp, one guy left, have pushed down the top wall. Sylvanas kills Kael'thas on his way up through the jungle, both their way up through the jungle from bottom lane. Sylvanas now prepared more for this, and wow, Falstad goes in, Illidan immediately jumps on him, knowing his Sylvanas is right there waiting. Malfurion now finding himself in a very bad spot, and the Alliance will get the slight advantage here for this, perhaps. It is still just a 4v4 here as Kael'thas is up top, but Uther takes out Sylvanas. Nice damage from Jaina and Falstad. Falstad will channel the tribute. No, he won't. Falstad will now channel the tribute. No, he won't. Somebody channeled. Wow. They're going to let the Night Elves come back in force. Illidan going to channel during the fight here. See, he doesn't care. There's literally a fight happening right next to him. They kill Uther. Illidan gets the tribute. That's 2 for the Night Elves now, none for the Alliance. What a bad mistake. AI error. 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 Murden under the towers. He's just gonna stay. They're just saying, whatever, man. I guess we lost already since we can't do anything right. Jaina's almost dead. Illidan now up top here. Pushing in, trying to get that fort as the siege camp comes up there. Sylvanas and Tyrande grabbing that as the third tribute starts to spawn. The big one. Well, the big one since Night Elves had the first 2. Illidan slow flying his way over. That Falstad, not Illidan. Malfurion goes down quick. So does Uther. 1 for 1. Alright. Jaina goes top to clear the siege. So I guess that was kind of an advantage for the Night Elves. And just like that, they get a curse. 7 minutes in. The siege easily going to take that out. Maev killing Jaina, so the siege can just push that right down. Go in, Sylvanas. That tower's not gonna, fort's not going to fight back. Kill that Kael'thas. Illidan pushing bottom. Should be all the outer forts for the Night Elves here, no problem. Maybe more? I can't believe they're deciding right now to get the siege camp. Mid fort goes down. Bottom fort goes down. Siege camp going to be coming down into the bottom here. I guess that'll kind of help them as they may lose inner top fort. Gonna be close. 10 seconds left. Not quite onto the fort with the siege camp, but I mean, hey. Oh, it's there now. Big minion wave with it. I have Tehran Malfurion still pushing along with it. Half damage done. It's a quarter health left now. Two big siege boys still fighting. No! They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. Wow, one inner fort down on the first tribute. 8.5 minutes in. Yikes. I mean, you can come back from it, but they're gonna have to. Falstad kills Illidan in the jungle, helping Jaina. I'm assuming. As Jaina kills Malfurion, Sylvanas now wants some revenge, but she's gonna find a Jaina and an Uther here. Doing really good damage though. Wait a second. Caught by a Jaina spell, dodges that Q, so nothing happens further. Maya was coming up to give some support to her ally as Tehran continues to push in the top with Siege still up. 2 Siege still. One of the Siege camp went down and a Siege minion has replaced it. Tehran, oh my gosh, in some trouble there. Maiev though, a double kill coming out. Wow, she's just going to push this thing straight in as another Siege minion is going to join them. The Siege minions that don't go into even core range, that is. Ooh, one of them taken out somehow. It must have been from that last minion wave. Maiev not going to stay any longer here. Probably a good idea. Jaina and Uther back up. 2 Siege still doing their thing. Maiev is still considering fighting, but it's drawing so much attention from the Alliance, rightly so, being that their core is about to be attacked at any moment, but they are able to get out here to the tribute before it spawns, luckily for them. Sylvanas and Malfurion, Tehran and Illidan now here too is going to make it a 2v3 in favor of a 4v4, that is now. Was 4v3, now 4v4. Low zoning from the Blizzard. Then everybody goes in. Ooh, catches one in the ice. Kael'thas easily takes down Sylvanas. Illidan follows both the double kill Kael'thas there. And the Alliance actually going to take this one. Well, how about that? As Maiev is bottom lane. Pushing that. I guess it was kind of close. That's the most pushed lane for the Alliance. Tehran and Malfurion, they got another siege camp up here. Wow. And again, a siege minion to boot. Falstad's low. Uther gonna try to do something, but what can you possibly do? Uther, even if you're fighting 2 healers, it's 2v1, and you're all healers, so you're probably gonna lose. And at this point, people are starting to do a little more damage. 16 now coming out for the Night Elves as they push 4 siege minions into the core and top. Tribute spawning. There's no way that all 5 of the Alliance can come down here for it. Falstad is going to fly up to deal with the siege. Jaina is still going to be making her way down here. 3v3 at the moment. Tehran and Jaina going to show up at the same time for 4v4. Maiev pushing in mid as Falstad clears the siege minions. So it should stay 4v4. Maiev now coming down into this. Murden trying to escape. He is going to until Maiev. Wow, she doesn't go in. She could have probably just got like a quadra kill there. But you know, whatever. Heals coming out all over the place because this is they do have Uther. Oh, Sylvanas taking so much damage. What are you doing? She just stood straight in that blizzard and just stayed there. I have taken a little bit of damage from Kael'thas, gets healed back up. Illidan's here. Jaina takes out Tehran, and that is a big advantage right now for the Alliance. But however, Falstad didn't actually do anything up here. So, you know, I think they're going to lose right here. That's so much siege. Falstad has to clear that quickly. Kael'thas is here now. They got this. They did end up getting the tribute.
Your world is upside down.
Maev is going to die. That doesn't help them. Ooh, wow. I mean, half damage done to the core, basically. 40% damage done. Shouldn't have been any. Falstaff should have just cleared that, but hey, whatever. This could be Alliance Tribute, and they could do something with it, I guess. I would shoot for pushing top. But they're the bots, so they may not do that. Might get boss, though. Might end up doing boss or something crazy. Oh, wow, they're just gonna, like, give this to the Alliance. Wow, I can't believe it. I don't know. I'm not too sure what the Night Elves are doing here. They really don't trust themselves. Maybe if they would have just fought as a 5-some for those other 2 tributes, this wouldn't have happened. They probably would have just won the match by now. Instead, we have a very interesting situation here. A potential comeback situation. It's going to take a lot. A lot. I give them like a 3% chance at this point. But it's better than none. Jaina trying to push down that first top fort. It's taken her quite a bit. I mean, she's doing pretty good. She's got a pretty decent sized minion wave there now. Gonna smack that siege. Okay, Kael'thas and Falstad gonna try to duo the boss here. No, Uther showing up. Murden showing up. I figured this might happen. Not the worst choice, since that is the lane that they need pushed out. Fort just barely goes down. The siege is gonna come out. Jaina keeps trying to queue the boss. She's not even close. Oh, she almost stepped in the thing. Alright, well, they did get the boss. It's gonna definitely offset the siege. Maybe, maybe not, actually. Sylvanas stealing the siege down in bottom here, though. Night Elf's gonna keep the pressure on with those other camps. Bruiser, though, coming out, and that's gonna go. Where's that go? Mid? I think both Bruisers go mid. To the Alliance, and then Bruiser coming out here, and so we're gonna have a Bruiser fight in the mid. Probably keep that in favor of Night Elves. But boss is actually gonna, wow, oh my goodness, they're gonna even up this lane. That siege camp coming in behind it. There's no way. Oh, never mind. They don't have anything coming in behind it, but still, it's gonna definitely open up the fort. Kael'thas is here now. Oh man, I think Illidan got hit by that AoE as he was flying through. What a horrible timing. And he's gonna die because he got hit by the boss. That was crazy. That's just nuts. Boss gonna get decent damage on this upper fort, top fort here, as the siege hits it, but there's siege on both sides now, fighting up there, attacking up there. That fort is super close to falling. Siege hitting it. Chiron not gonna be able to clear it with Murd in there, I don't think. Wow, Sylvanas though gets a kill on Kael'thas in mid. Uther falls. Wow. They just nearly tied everything up except core damage. However, I missed the Night Elves getting their boss, and this is bad. Tribute spawning. Don't really even need this tribute right now. You need to kill the boss. This is gonna once again give the Night Elves an advantage. Having the open bot lane, advantage in the bot lane. Shouldn't really do much to the core, but yeah, that's just another. Took out an entire minion wave, so you have that to worry about. They're gonna get this, then they might get the tribute. Who knows if they get the tribute? If they get the team fight, then that is maybe good. Ooh, nice Jaina ult there. Wow. Double kill. for the Alliance. They will get the team fight and the tribute. I think the team fight was more important getting 2 off the map than the tribute, at least at the moment. We'll see if it even goes to 2 more tributes for somebody to even get a curse. That is if they get the next 2. Maiev is maybe gonna die. Yep. Wow. Kael'thas. Scary. Oh, Sylvanas taking out Uther though. And going for more, no. Uther healing up Jaina in death. Deterring Sylvanas, I'd imagine, from that. There's only 2 Night Elves up right now, so they there's not a whole lot they can really do. The Bruisers are up for them, so that's nice. That helps out. And again, since the Alliance let this bottom fort go down, they have to worry about that as well. Sylvanas going to just go back and take this siege camp. That's a great idea.
I grow tired of your petty squabbles.
Siege taken for the Alliance.
Earn my favor.
Tribute spawning in the Alliance, or the Night Elves and the Alliance. Everyone's up for it. Maev's going to be up first. Uther is going to be up a few seconds later. Could make the difference in this one. Falstad tossing out a hammer and showing himself there. Pretty sure. And here we go. Tribute up. Malfurion and Illidan. Tyrande here too. 3v2 against Falstad and Jaina. Jaina nice damage on Tyrande, but the heals are coming out like crazy. And the damage is in favor of the Night Elves. It's actually, wow, Illidan, or I think it must have been Illidan, just channeled that thing like, yep, like pro behind that fight. Tribute gone 1-1. So I highly doubt that a curse is that there's gonna be another curse in this match. Needing 2 more tributes still at this point for that to happen. At least, still could be 3 though.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
Another one already coming up, however. Boss is up in top here on the side of the Alliance. Still a minute left on the Night Elves boss. Sylvanas and Maiev. Oh, just Maiev going the wrong way. Sylvanas in a bunch of trouble. She's okay because she went into that smiley face path. They lost her in that. But this is Alliance advantage. Oh, Jaina doesn't quite catch the Ring of Frost that time. Big heals coming out as always from the Night Elves, and you don't get that initial burst. Here they come, and that's a double kill for the Night Elves now. And are they gonna get their, yep, get the tribute, get the tribute. There you go. Nope, get it. Come on. There. Oh my goodness. They might not get it. You might not get it. The boss is not happening. Well, the boss might be happening. It's probably a good idea to keep fighting this if they're not going to grab the tribute. And the Alliance decides to do that. Uther taking big damage. Maiev on the outskirts there. Somebody just get the tribute. What are you guys doing? There's 4 of you there. Tyrande is halfway channeled. No, she stops. Crazy. I just wonder what they're thinking. Or what's preventing them as a team of 4 that just fended off the other team from channeling that up. And had a kill. Now let's see, Maiev. Nope. Get Illidan on there. Let Illidan do it. He's not worried about it. There you go. There it is. See Illidan finally. Somebody goes in there and says, I'm just gonna do it. You guys fight. Big wusses. Can't just channel for 10 seconds. Five seconds. Boss is coming out each way here. Never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking. Boss coming out just for the Night Elves here. Kael'thas was trying to take Bruisers himself and he couldn't, so. The Night Elves, oh no, just keep bossing. You don't need that tribute. You secured the win with the boss. You win with the boss. I guess you win with either of them, but you have the boss already. Oh man, what a terrible decision. You already had the boss to win it. Now you have to win the tribute fight to get the tribute to win that way. And if they get this tribute, they only have 2. That was a horrible decision, but a great fight. Sylvanas, the only one not pushed out of that, and she gets destroyed by Jaina. Falstad flies away. No, I don't know what I was thinking. He did not fly away. Illidan, did Illidan jump down to Kael'thas or something? Kael'thas is still alive. Maiev pushing into the core. Falstad kills Tehran. They get the tribute anyway. You could have had the boss and you could have just won the match, but nope. 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 Bad decisions. You wouldn't think that elite AI would make such horrible decisions. I mean, yeah, they make some bad decisions, sure, they're just AI, but I mean, that seemed like a pretty obvious one. But I guess they don't understand exactly how the tribute works. They just understand tribute is up, we must fight for it. Look at this. My goodness. Did they just win? Did the Alliance just turn this around and win the match?
Gather tribute or face my curse.
Wow.
The choice is simple.
I think they did.
Red team's core is under attack.
If Falstad clears this, doing a horrible job at it. Clear the siege. Falstad, oh my. They lost. They were going to win because of that boss. That boss was going to win them the match. All they needed to do was clear a few siege minions. That's crazy. Night Elves take the series 2-1, 2-0. Wow. I guess Maiev this time. She actually earned it over Sylvanas. Well, again, Sylvanas was close, but not nearly. She didn't get it. She wasn't as good as Maiev for sure. So Tehran, oh my goodness, that's crazy. Giving it to Maiev though. I cannot believe the Alliance. They were just about to come back, and then they just dropped it right there. Man, well, Night Elves moving on to play the Horde in the next round. No Night Elves in Alliance for Game 3. Let's see if we got a Zerg versus Humans Game 3. We will find out now. Zerg and Humans, Cursed Hollow. Alright, we got Carrion. Abathur. Zagara. Dahaka. And Stukov. Against Nazeebo. Sonya. I'm slipping. Paula. Joanna. And Karzim. There we go. Alright. Could be last match of the day. Or we may have another Zerg versus Humans if the Zerg can pull this one off. Definitely not easy. They have not beat the humans yet.
Heroes.
The Alliance beat the Night Elves once, so we've seen that happen. But have not seen the Zerg beat the humans. Something to keep in mind. Something on my F key.
The battle
All right.
begins in 10 seconds.
Cool Kerrigan skin. Matches the not as cool but still pretty cool Stukov skin.
2,
Actually, that Stukov skin is pretty cool.
fight.
The Haka going normal. Nice Zagara skin that also matches. Close enough. And awesome Abathur skin. Man, it's going to be tough. Nazebo wearing the same thing as last time. Must have forgot to change the clothes. It's a cool Bala. Oh, that's that kind. I mean, it's cool. I like it, but it's not like anything crazy. Alright, I'm gonna have to give it to Utahaka low. Really tempted to give it to Abathur again. It's hard to pass up on those skins. It's gotta be Abathur. Utahaka, is it gonna be the first blood? Spiders! Nope. Cigar pushing the bottom. Bala. No, Bala doesn't have it back, but Karzim did until he healed himself. Nazebo pushing in the top. Kerrigan coming up to try and stop that. Good thing Nazebo backed off because he could have probably got blown up by Kerrigan there. Zagara dealing decent damage to Sonya. Luckily, Sonya did not walk into any of those bombs. Sonya dealing decent damage back. She's got to get out of the tower range. Or she's going to die to Abathur. Wow, nice kill, Abathur. And the first blood on Sonya. Johanna now takes her spot. XP barely in favor of the humans. Very close right now. Abathur dealing decent damage again from the symbiote in the middle of the fight here. Middle of these two heroes not paying attention to that because their AI. Nazebo taking decent damage up top to the towers. Yikes, they're just losing health all over needlessly. The humans, that is. But a siege camp coming out quick for them. Siege camp now for the Zerg. Just a little afterward. Zagara and Sonya now fighting top lane. Sonya taking tons of damage, not paying any attention again. That's how the Zerg can get a lot of their damage done, apparently. They're not the only ones. We saw that with Sergeant Hammer with the Dominion, of course.
In my favor.
Not in the playoffs. Just barely missing the playoffs. It was close between them and the Zerg. They had a fight to the end for the division. Zerg, beautiful push up here with this siege camp. Siege pushing nicely in bottom for the humans as well. Nice damage. Zerg taking out Bala Kerrigan. Huge damage. Bursting her down. Karzim, Nazebo, and Sonya though still making it a 3v3. Karzim gets out. Zagara in from the side. Sonya finds her with the chain, but she's not going to follow up with that. It looks like the Zerg are going to get the first tribute here. Hold on one moment, sir. As the Zerg, with the lead, could get their first win, an extremely important one, over the humans. Conference rivals here, not division, but conference. So they have 2 matches from the regular season played, and of course the one earlier today. All 3 of those going to the humans. Zerg another kill. Karzim goes down. That's 3-0, and that is a talent advantage right now for them. Zagara taking tons of damage from Johanna here. Just letting it happen. Zebo come back from top. Kerrigan was going top, but decides to go bottom now. Tribute spawning. Stukov on his way down from mid. Nazebo already there. doing some decent damage to Stukov before he gets here. It's 4 humans ready for this tribute. That's 3, and make it 4 Zerg as well. All of the Zerg. Abathur showing up symbiotically anytime he wants, of course. Johanna not here yet. Important part of the team, the tank. But right now, Sonya and Nazebo controlling the tribute. Kerrigan and Stukov right here, though. Zagara, Johanna, the Haka Vala. This is a 4v4 once more. Karzim here. Not here now. The humans this time. Sonya, nice damage to Stukov. They gotta watch the little Zerg guys. But that looks like it might be the humans' tribute as long as Johanna finishes the channel. And she will not. She won't. Stukov coming in now. Zagara here, Dahaka here. That is a huge mistake on the part of the humans now. Obviously, seen that multiple times from different teams on this map now. It's not being comfortable channeling this tribute, even when there's nobody around. A nice fight again by the humans there. Nazebo trying to channel during the fight. It's fine if you're going to actually do it. Just do it at some point. Just do it at some point. Nazebo now going to be the one to say, screw it, I'll do it. If none of you are going to do it. Vala is barely alive, but she will escape that. Still big advantage for Zerg. Humans definitely have the push ability to push this all right back in their favor, though. Nice damage from Nazebo there. Spiders all over the place. Again, this is the last match. If the humans win, they take this series 2-0, just like the Night Elves. If the Zerg win, they'll take it to game 3. 10s are out for the Zerg. Sonya will fall as a big old Ultralisk. Looks really cool too, with the making sure that's actually what it's called now that I just found out. Looks amazing with that Kerrigan skin. Makes me actually want to maybe give the skin win to Kerrigan because of that. Oh, but look at the Abathur monstrosity. That's so cool. Abathur still with the win, and that is a huge push in top for the Zerg. Getting ready for this fight. Gonna have 10 just in time, the humans that is. Giving them a chance here. It's a 4v3 in favor of the humans. Johanna is coming down with the stun. Doesn't do a whole lot, not much follow-up. Nice follow-up a little bit afterward. Kerrigan is going to go down. Stukov pushing Karazim out with his ult, not really the most useful ult. Stukov getting wrecked by Nazebo. Nope, he'll be alright. Nazebo, again the one to get the tribute. Nope, he stops at the very, very end. Sonya actually gets it though. Wow. This push in the top for Zerg has pushed down the inner wall. Vala, you need to, wow, they're just letting the siege, they're going to let the siege take this fort out. That's craziness. That is absolute madness. Nazebo, decent damage. He just needs to keep doing it. Oh man. Abathur here now. Stukov, Kerrigan. 2 siege still up. Just 1 now. Wow, they saved half of the fort at least. Man, that was bad. That was bad for the humans. It was amazing for the Zerg. That's fantastic for them. But a big miscue, I guess. Huge error. Part of the human AI. Humans. Diablo human AI. Johanna trying to fight Zagar. She got Vala here now, giving some damage. It's actually kind of a tank and DPS duo fight. Now it's a 4v4 or a 3v3. It's a 3v3. Zagara, Dahaka, Kerrigan, Stukov make it a 4v4 against Karzim. Sonya and Vala, who falls first. And that tribute can go to the Zerg. 2-2 in tribute. No curses yet. But the push well in favor of the Zerg. The advantage well in favor of the Zerg with almost a 2-level advantage. And look at that, they're gonna get the boss. They're gonna just go ahead and get the boss. What a move. All of them on here, except maybe Abathur, who's, yeah, he's up top actually, pushing, symbiotically pushing top. His monster, I don't know where his monster is. Okay, Sonya with a decent answer here though, as there is a lot of effort put into the boss, of course. Letting humans do basically anything they want here for a minute-ish, probably a couple minutes, maybe not quite that long. And that will be one fort.
Shall we see who
And they will gain a very, very, very slight advantage in mid. Overall, not an advantage at all. Boss is pushing down fort and bottom. That's definitely going to go. The siege camp won't really help. Unfortunately, it came out a little too late. If it came out like and met the boss when the boss was here-ish and they were here-ish, they may have followed the boss to that wall. The Hawk are gonna brush stock down into this. Kerrigan nearby to make it a 2v2. Nazebo may just yoink. He does. That is big. That may. Wow, and they're going to save most of this wall. So it's well. Abathur though, yeah, he's just gonna. This monstrosity is gonna die. Nothing really much else happened to this fort. They are going to be able to stop the bleeding, but the only thing they got to worry about now is that Zagara, it just killed Vala. That's unfortunate. They're actually going to get this fort while they're cursed. That's bad. Pushing mid, keeping mid pushed so they can't. So here, humans can't even push that advantage, and they're going to have to worry about the curse upon them. And one more tribute for the Zerg. Anyway, this was probably, if the Zerg was going to give any curse, any tribute that led to a curse away to the humans, that was the time to do it. That was the exact time to do it. Because the Zerg lost nothing at all. They, in fact, won in the end of that. Didn't lose any of the XP lead they had. And nowhere near losing any structures. Barely even lost the pushes they had going. That is impressive. Humans are going to definitely be on the back foot the rest of this match, I'd say. The Hawk are just chasing Sonya around. Getting pretty confident. Stukov pushing top with a bunch of siege. Nazebo trying to deal with it. Johanna coming up from the jungle into this fight. Nazebo and Johanna easily going to take out Stukov for him because he stayed. But wow, they oh my goodness, must have been from Abathur's help. Nazebo almost falling there. And Zagara is going to continue the top push, as Kerrigan and Abathur in both his forms pushes bottom. And that should be bottom tower, bottom wall going down completely. Yep, I think so. Just barely, but they got it. The Zebo Karzim trying to hold that off. They got the Bruiser Camp pushing in mid, their only advantage again. Making at least one go back to make sure that mid doesn't get opened up. Have 17s now. They're over 2 levels behind the humans, so 20 is going to come out relatively soon here for Zerg, and Yeah, that's going to be scary for a long time for the humans. They're going to be back. They're going to be down the 20 talents for a long time.
Gather tribute. Earn my favor.
And this might actually be game if the Zerg get this tribute. All of a sudden, it might be the end. Haka and Stukov fighting Sonya and Joanna. Zagara kills Vala again. Zagara gonna fall though way too deep there. Sonya surviving, Stukov and Dahaka at the tribute. Dahaka leaving though. Stukov by himself will channel the tribute fully. No fear in this one. And there is the curse. And let's see how terrible a curse it is for the humans. I bet it's going to be pretty bad. All the lanes already pushed up for the Zerg here. Kerrigan now can go get the siege. It's a little too late.
Red team's core is under attack.
Shouldn't need it, is what I'm trying to say. But I guess maybe you will. I don't know. You get it fast. Okay, she got it now. About 40 seconds left on the curse. It'll not reach there yet quite, but it'll probably be on core by the time the curse ends. It doesn't matter at this point because I think the core will fire back even during the curse. Like I think that always happens. Dahaka, Nazebo, and Vala. Dahaka, Nazebo, Karzim, and Vala. That is clearing out bottom. Dahaka coming down, finding Vala, doing decent damage. Vala fighting back, and he's just gonna run off. She's just worried about this minion wave. She's not worried at all about the minion wave, and it's going to take down that fort. Okay. Not quite 20s yet, but they're getting close now. Johanna is going to maybe die. Let's see if Abathur jumps on this again. Nope. He could have got that kill probably, though. Huge minion wave with a bunch of siege pushing in top, straight to the core. Still got the mid advantage. Not really, actually. Never mind. There is no mid advantage anymore. That's right. Vala just let that tower fall. Forgot about that. That fort, that is.
Red team's core is under attack.
The humans actually have a little bit of siege pushing out bottom now. It's the camp, of course. They have a lot of work to do if they're going to do anything in bottom. I mean, the Alliance almost came back in a worse situation than this, so I guess it's still possible for the humans to win. They're 20 now. Kerrigan with the Abathur getting the kill on Vala. Ultralisk wrecking the core. Oh my gosh. Ultralisk. Oh, okay, I was going to say, is it just going to pop right back out again from that egg? Just over and over and over again. Siege on the core. Johanna not able to stop this. One more siege coming in here. That may just, well, this minion wave. This minion wave maybe saving things. Stukov trying to clear it. Sonya trying to clear him. And the siege at the same time does pretty well at that. Nazebo almost dead. Trying to hold bottom. Trying to hold everywhere. Tribute coming up. It's not an important one, but you know how the bots are. They'll go running out there and lose their core so they can try to fight for the tribute. It doesn't matter. So, that being said, it's probably going to be Zerg win right now. Meaning we're going to a game 3. Zerg are going to come back at the very end and stay in this one somehow. Just like they did with the Dominion. Just barely hanging in the playoffs here. At least they didn't all run for it. Tribute's up. Nazebo could have maybe gotten it in time. Vala healing. Core safe for the moment. Zagara pushing in top again. Johanna attacking. The Hawk is here now. Zagara, I don't know what that was. She like picking up, I don't know what that was. She had Devouring Maw, so no network. The Hawk brush stalking down to here, that was useless. No decision yet on the tribute. Gazebo trying to dish out a little damage. That was some good damage on Kerrigan. That's a 4-person team for the humans there. Take that fight. The Zagara is getting smashed by spiders. Yep. They might get that tribute. Sonya is back, actually clearing the siege. It doesn't, no damage on the core yet. No extra damage on the core yet, that is. Ooh, but the Zerg pushing nicely in mid. Bala's found herself on the wrong side of the team. John is here though. Stukov going top. Sonya can easily kill Stukov. I mean, come on. Even with Abathur on him, come on. That's a simple fight. Curse, tribute coming up again. You never know. You never know. Humans doing everything they can to hang in this one. No, they're gonna end. They're gonna stop doing the bruiser camp. They could have done that, I guess. Why not? But I had it right before tribute. Not the worst idea for Sonya to go clear the top, but you know, she's not necessary everywhere and on the map all the time. They could have done the bruisers without her. Oh man, they're gonna go so close. He was actually trying to get it with the fight happening, but he didn't. Or was that Johanna? Somebody was trying to get it with the fight happening. Not quite. Very close though. Bala trying to start things off. Oh, she gets caught by the Kerrigan. Jump back in. Nice. Pop up. Whatever that was. Johanna maybe. There's like stuff happening, but not a whole lot of damage happening. Karazim now dropping super fast, and he dies. Guess all the heals were finally done. Stukov took a lot of damage. Sonya's taking tons of damage now from the Ultralisk and the Bruiser Camp, and they're going to get the Bruiser Camp kill too. Wow. Zerg just piling it on. That should be game. Where the Bruiser Camp right there going to push straight into this and say it's over. Abathur monstrosity here. Bala is not going to be able to take care of that. Kerrigan, Stukov up top taking care of the Zebo, even through the ult. Kerrigan actually taking a lot of damage from that. Bala kind of clearing, but there's still a siege, so that fort will probably go down. Looks like it's probably a certain game 3 for these guys. But of course the humans are going to hang in there as long as possible. How did Dahaka die to the camp at this point? How did he not solo that Bruiser camp at this point? Okay, Dahaka's dead. Kind of helps the humans, I guess. If they can do anything. They don't have a base left to speak of other than this fort with 1,089 health left. Meaning like 3 auto attacks. 2 maybe. Tribute's up 1-1 right now. Karazim almost ran straight into Kerrigan but didn't enter the bush. Cool. Stukov hits Vala into Zebo with the gross mucus, purple mucus. It's 4-person. The Zebo going to channel. Didn't lose anything for that. The base is pushed out enough. Siege camp just coming up now for the humans here. Let's see if they snag that for themselves before the Zerg does. Zagara wants to go back and fight Sonya. Wow, another tribute coming up already. Ball is there. Siege. Stolen up here by the humans. Nice job. Fortunately, one of them in the tower range, the other one not, but they will... Oh, just almost survived. The siege is up and be able to do more damage, helping out the Haka. Take that guy out. That's easy enough. Tribute spawning, though, in 3 seconds. Oh, a nice stun by Vala. She needs to be super careful here. That's a 3... No, she's not careful at all. She's dead. Karazim now. No way he's going to survive. That's a tribute for them, and that is right now one of the humans off the map. Probably more than they can spare at this point. The bruiser moves in to mid. Both bruisers make that. Both bruiser camps moving in mid. Oh, it's just one. Never mind. They did get both of them. One's coming up soon. However, that was the one. Yeah, that was a while ago, I guess. Still though, this bruiser. One siege up there, I guess. Siege down here coming. Ultralisk just chilling. The Haka fighting the Zebo down here in the lane, way down there. Zagara killing Joanna.
Red team's core.
She didn't die, huh? Oh yeah, of course she used the giant shield. Oh! Ultralisk. Attacking the Zebo. Still attacking the Zebo. Is it hitting both of them? Oh my gosh, so close. I think one more attack. Johanna might have died. The Zebo probably too, I guess. But again, if Abathur would have symbioted up there, that would have been a double kill for sure. This tribute is going to be for the curse either way. I think either way the Zerg's just going to win it here anyway. Lane's pushed in pretty far. If they just get like a camp, then they pretty much win it.
Red team's core is under attack.
But hey, you never know if humans can somehow get like a double kill here or something. Zebo trying to throw some spiders in, misses. Vala half health, Stukov half, both back off. Stukov doesn't have to back very far though. Vala actually going to go back to the wave and start trying maybe. No, just getting caught up inside of it. Joanna, nice ult. Karzim, nice ult. Nazebo. Doesn't matter. It's all too late. But we got a game 3. Humans, the Zerg, I should say, finally beating the humans. In that, we'll go to I guess it has to go to Abathur. Zagara would probably be next. But Kerrigan did well too. But it has to go to Abathur. He just does too much. Oh, never mind. Gotta roll a new map for this one. And it shall be map number 10. And we'll get there eventually. Here we go. Let's do it now. So 15, okay, 13, 12, 11. Sky Tempo. So I can put it in here now. Zerg winning it. Alright. Zerg versus humans, Sky Temple. Game 3. For all the peanuts. Kerrigan. Abathur. Zagara. Dahaka. And Stukov. Against the Zebo. Sonya. Vala. Johanna. And Karzim. Here we go, last match of the day for sure this time.
I would prepare for your ceaseless battle, if you wish to live, that is.
Zagara rocking the new skins every time, I think, now. He's past 3 matches. Abathur, another cool mecha kind of one.
In 10 seconds.
The Zebo with a crazy metal thing on his head.
3, 2, 1. Let your battle begin.
I'm gonna go with Dvala. It's the first time she's worn one of those skins. Been dragged off by Dahaka. That has happened many times in the past couple matches. Again, this is it. This is for the win, either way. Whoever wins this goes on to face the demons. To face their demons. Humans already beat them. I think the Zerg did not. But they were, again, they definitely were close. They were the other one. They, right before the humans threw their match against the demons, the Zerg threw their match against the demons. So they both had a chance right in a row to beat them. So it's possible either way. Either of these teams have a chance, I think, to go on to the championship at least. See who can beat the Horde. The Horde, again, also have been beaten twice. So that's quite possible, too. In fact, I think the Night Elves might have been one of those. The Haka brush stalking down to bot, run back to mid. Ooh. And Zebo, no mana. Luckily for Stukov. Sonya here now. He definitely should run. All gonna be the first blood again, I think. Twice in a row now. Staying way too long, taking tons of damage, and that's how you die. The Zebo pulled out. Oh man, what a kill. Kerrigan, Zagara gets it against the Zebo. And the Zerg with the lead. Can they split team fight enough against the heroes? The humans. That's going to be the question. This is not going to go in Stukov's favor. No 2v1 will go in Stukov's favor. But he now having to back off gives a big advantage to the humans who have both temples currently. This is definitely going to counteract whatever advantage the Zerg may have had at first. I was going to say the Zerg push, but the humans do again have a really good push themselves. Two of the top pushing teams for sure with Nazebo and I don't know, the Zerg has a really good push though with Kerrigan, or not Kerrigan, Zagara and Abathur though. Yeah, but Nazebo, Vala, Sonya, that's tough to deal with. Again, in a situation like this split team fighting, it's really hard to, oh, they finished that one. Sonya finishes out, wow, both temples fully to the humans, and that is 2 half-health forts on the side of the Zerg already. Even though they had the advantage, they have half a level advantage still. Dahaka taking tons of damage there. Still chasing the Zebo. Still just chasing, not doing damage, and he's taking it. Kerrigan killing Karzim though, and gonna get the double on, yes, gotta get the double on Johanna there. They have all the advantage basically, except the push now, certainly in favor of the humans because of the temples. This big wave, Dahaka now just coming up to deal with it, was going into that fort. Mid pushed out because, again, the Zerg actually have the actual advantage, I guess. Yeah, so almost evening out the mid. Only one temple coming up next time. It's going to give the Zerg probably a better chance to fight it. It's going to be in this bot lane. Evenly pushed and the least pushed for sure. Oh, Kerrigan falls. Actually the first kill for the humans there. It seems like maybe she was just under tower or something. I don't know. Temple's coming up. Stukov pushing by himself in bottom. He may be caught out by a Sonya here. No, Sonya doesn't really hit him much. Zagara coming down with Stukov. Karzim grabbing the siege camp with Vala. Nice move there. That's going to push in bottom. Ooh, a nice kill from Sonya on Stukov. Zagara now coming down. It's a 2v1. Sonya Karzim against Zagara, and she's taking tons of damage. Apather Symbio may be able to do enough to help, and Karzim taking tons of damage. Kerrigan now coming in. Temple for the humans again. Kerrigan gonna try to 2v1, but it's gonna be tough to 2v1 this team. They're catching up in XP. They're both gonna be 10 about the same time. Nazebo, beautiful split push in top right now. They don't need to worry about Temple. Apparently, there's still half of the time left on this Temple. You don't want to give that up to the Zerg. Looks like they might be about to give it up. Karzim coming down. Let's see if we can get in there. All 10s. The Ultralist turning things in favor, I think, right now of the Zerg. Vala, tons of damage on Vala, and she's gonna fall. Karzim's low. Sonya is low, and it looks like the last half plus those big last 4 shots of this tempo are going to the Zerg. So they'll get the advantage in bottom for now. This siege is going to go down before that tower does. Fort shots. Only a bit of damage done to the fort. Of course, there was some damage done to the wall, so it's probably why it got that far into the fort in the first place, since they did only get half of that. But the end half, which is the big half, again with those last 4 shots at the temple doing a lot of damage. Zagara almost evening out this top push that Nazebo was doing earlier in that temple. You know, if he was down there for that temple, that probably would have gone better for the humans overall. Right now he's trying to hold mid against Kerrigan, Zagara, Dahaka, and that's a lot of damage. He's able to ult. Things turning around. Kerrigan, she's gonna be alright. Nazebo ult versus Kerrigan ult. Sonya pushing bottom, Zagara behind her. Sonya not worried until she sees Dahaka, finds her allies. Nazebo and Vala are now going to come down, see what they can do against Dahaka. Zagara almost caught, both of them almost caught in the Nazebo wall. They quickly back off once they realize what's happening. Zagara almost does die there. I mean, she took a lot of damage. She wasn't really at risk of death, but a lot of damage. 2 more temples coming up this time. I think it's gonna again make it I'd say give the humans a little advantage, but with the Abathur Shadow ult coming out now, we'll see. Kind of used it a little early here. Would have been better to use while the temples were actually active, but he did try to use it during a fight right before the temples spawned, so I can see how that would have been useful. Johanna, Nazebo, Sonya has to back off from this top at the moment. It's going to be contested, I believe. The bottom is not. As long as Karzim can keep himself healed up, then that should be all humans down there. Wait a second. They may be rethinking their strategy as Kerrigan almost is eliminated. No, they were all going bottom and now they stopped and now they're going back to mid. This is a lot of bad indecision on the side of the Zerg here, as now Dahaka falls and Zagara is eliminated. Both of them coming back up here to the mid. Sonya's not channeling this. Now she is. Karzim back on. Nope. Got a few more shots, but now he left. Vala will take his place. Johanna will just hang. Oh, she'll come down too. Vala will leave. Johanna will come down. That's it for the top, the mid one. All of both of those again going to the humans, and yes.
My temple's magic subsides. Find something else
to
fight over.
It's a lot of push damage done. The humans actually taking the XP lead now too. It's all eventually coming around in their favor, but this is way too close to call for sure. Stukov trying to siege camp. Kerrigan nearby, not happening though. Sonya dies up top lane to Dahaka and towers. But Dahaka pushing out, taking tons of damage from Nazebo. Luckily not caught in that wall. He's able to get out with a sliver of health. Nazebo continues the push. He's run out of minions for the moment. Siege does come out for the Zerg down here in the bottom lane. Give them a little bit something going. Fall pretty low. Trying to steal that or something. Scar pushing out the bottom where that siege was headed. One of them down already though. Wana and Dahaka with the Avatar symbiote in mid. Vala is trying to do this bruiser camp by herself. It's not going to happen. Just wasted a ton of time. Sonya will be able to do the siege no problem. And again, just one temple coming up in 25 seconds, and that should perhaps be again an advantage of the Zerg, depending on what happens before and during, I guess. You just never know what anyone's going to be doing. Just as bad as playing in bronze. Oh man, Vala, huge damage from that ult. Dahakas, both of the Dahakas are low. Stukov goes back in, and that is going to be his death. Sonya and Vala handling all of this. That's Shadow Dahaka, I believe. No, that's real Dahaka. He's just super dark. Yeah, oh man, and Vala with the last hungering arrow strike coming down, taking out Dahaka. Double kill for her. She's going for the triple on Zagara as Sonya channels this temple up. Zagara runs. Karzim, nice push in the bottom as this is happening. Kerrigan comes down to deal with it. Easily kills him. Assassin versus healer. Although Karzim's a pretty tough healer. Temple doing huge work. Taking down the top fort. Mid fort opened up. Bottom fort not quite open, but it was being pushed by Karzim, now being pushed by Sonya. Just one tower left there. Kerrigan coming down to answer the Sonya. No, maybe not. Nobody knows what to do at the moment. Sonya backs, so really now the Zerg can just push the lanes back out. Not a whole lot to worry about. Dahaka trying to get the kill on Johanna here. Vala would be a bit easier. Vala chasing though. Not into the base. Wisely not into the base. Sonya trying to answer the mid push. Zagara there. And Dahaka. Sonya not deterred at all. Zebo shows up in mid there. Kerrigan continues the bottom push out for the Zerg. And Stukov just tries to hold in the base and top. It's probably something more. Kerrigan pushed out to about the midway point of bottom lane. It's probably about enough. She decides it is, so she's now going to go back and try to help Stukov out. Johanna taking tons of damage, stuck inside the whirlwinds, or the sandstorms, inside the core. Two temples coming up. That's
Soon they shall bask in my.
that's not going to be good for the Zerg. It's not going to be game because the temples will only hit the core once those two forts are down. But I mean, we'll see. 20 is out for the humans. It's going to be a dead Kerrigan. Maybe not. Kerrigan lives. That's good. Ooh, Vala. Good thing Vala ran away from those Zagara bombs, or she would have been dead. The Zebo ult comes out. That is a dead Zagara instead. The Zebo monster will, looking very cool himself, will chase Stukov, who runs. Both temples very securely in hands of the humans as Sonya pushes by herself. That fort goes. Both forts go. Still decent amount left on both of those temples. Sonya kills Kerrigan under the core. And that is going to be game to the humans in 16 minutes. Whoa, it's not yet. 5-1. There it is. Okay, I need those last shots to come out still. So the humans a little more decisively winning this last matchup. Although the Zerg did have kind of a chance in the beginning. And then until those, I don't know, it was really until I guess the third temples. Because once the second round was just the one temple, they actually didn't do bad with that one. Hey, but those humans are tough. They are tough. Nazebo taking it. They did not do much. But Nazebo did the most, apparently. GG. GG all around. Because that is the end of the first round of the playoffs. We are going to get our division matchup this time here. Zerg and humans were not. Demons and humans are. We had our Night Elves and Alliance were a division matchup. Horde and Night Elves will be the conference. But as may have been expected, the top 4 teams are the ones that make it in to the round 2 of the playoffs, which will be tomorrow. Pretty good stuff. So yeah, definitely tune back in. And then after that, we'll have championship on Wednesday. Wrapping things up, ending the season. Oh, I messed this up. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow for these matchups.